Dual wielding today. I've got some prototypes from Bones wheels here on this board. Then I've got the shipping X Formula X99s here on this board. And I'm gonna skate the backyard and see how they do. So I've been skating for Bones for about 20 years at this point, actually. It's kind of wild to think about that. But they've always been sending me different prototype wheels. They love testing out all those different kinds of wheels and stuff like that. It's actually kind of wild how many times I've tested different wheels. I tested the skate park formulas before they came out. I tested the street tech formulas before they came out. I think I tested the X formulas before they came out. So I don't know what I have on this board right now. I don't know what they are. All I know is they're prototypes. I want to see how they skate versus the shipping X formulas. And in this channel before, you know the first thing we do here is kickflip. It's an omen to see how the rest of the day is going to be. So here's the first wheel test. Kickflip flat ground. All right, prototypes. First kickflip. Kickflip was sketchy, but the wheels feel good. Like honest first impression, they feel really smooth, as does any brand new wheel. They feel a little more loud when you revert already. Before I get super into it, let's look at the shape of this thing. These are the widest cut of the X formulas, like this direction. So the shipping version has the graphics out. The prototypes have the graphics in. So I'll try and do each trick a couple times, maybe a couple times with each different wheel to see how they sound, and then I can tell you how they feel, but you'll have to listen to the audio and see how they sound. So I pretty much always start skating this thing, doing all the different kind of rock to fakies and stuff. Pluto's in frame. So I'm gonna start with the shipping. Great start. All right, so the X formula feel good. I've skated these before, so they feel pretty normal. Let's see how the prototypes hold up on my tiny quarter pipe test. These feel faster, hands down. Like just rolling back and forth between this quarter pipe and the one over there. These 100% feel faster. Keep going. It's actually wild how much faster these feel, the prototypes, right out of the box than the X formulas. It's pretty nuts, actually. I've got a rough patch of concrete right here, right in front of the small quarter pipe. And I'm gonna try some tricks on this to see if I can really feel a difference in the roughness between the two wheels. Should I move the unicorn? Nah, unicorn stays. The last time I came out here, pivot fakie was kind of hard. I'm gonna do it first try. We're having a great time back here. If you're enjoying it, a like super helps. I appreciate that, thanks. It's actually a super fun challenge having to do every trick twice. Like I do it with this one and switch to the other one and have to do that one. It's actually really fun. The prototype wheels feel way faster on the rough concrete so far. Like every time I threw down with these ones, I felt like I had way more speed up to the little quarter pipe. Let's try some power slides. Just straight up rage power slide right here. Get to the real test here. Let's see how they slide over this little gap scenario. Sounds pretty good. Prototypes. The prototypes feel faster. Just do front tail, back tail 5 times and then switch wheels. So that's 5 front tails, 5 back tails with the shipping version of the X formulas. Now I'm going to switch to the prototypes and try and do the same. Every time I step on this board with these wheels, it feels way faster. For some reason, my board feels smaller, even though it's the same size. I don't know. Okay, that was user error. That was not the wheels. All right, so I think some revert tricks are in order, like some 5-0 fakies, tail slide fakies and such. But first I'm gonna challenge myself and do this backside ollie into here. Oh, yeah, it worked. Oh. Ooh. Swing and a miss. The back tail fakie always kind of freaks me out because I have to like go blind into the quarter pipe. So when you're doing it, you need to like look this direction in order to get your hips back that way. That's a little scary. If I wasn't filming this video, I probably wouldn't do it. So thank you for getting me to do it. I wasn't that bad. Okay, now this way, now run it back with the prototype wheels. Yes. Time to do it again with the prototype wheels. I have to remember what I did. Prototype backside ollie. That was my bad. That was me not committing. There we go. Okay, that was a legit difference. That was like, I could power slide way more than I thought I could. Thanks, Pluto. I'm good. I don't know what it is, but it feels faster, which I've said a few times. It also feels louder. I don't know if the mic's picking that up. I did not grab. User error, not the wheel's fault. That was user. More squeal. More squeal. I'm pretty convinced. All right. One thing I will say about Bones that they do very well is they test stuff. They're always trying to like reinvent the wheel and try to like do different things with different shapes, different formulas, different this, different that. And I've been fortunate enough to skate some of them. Shout out Bones for trying to like reinvent the wheel over and over and over again. Thanks. This trick is just really fun, so I'm just gonna do a couple of them. I don't know about that one. I feel like I rode away like this. I will try again. That one counts. Prototype. Yeah, so final verdict here. The X Formula are great. If you haven't tried them, go try them. These prototypes, which I don't really know much about, are insane. They're super fast, they're louder, I feel like, and they feel faster, which is like the 3 biggest things for me for wheels. So again, try the X Formulas if you haven't. Hopefully these prototypes become something. I don't know what they're gonna be. If you like these kind of videos, I have more right here. I'll put them in a box right around over here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Maybe I'll take them to a different spot. See how they do in the streets. See how they do on some super smooth concrete. It's been super fun though. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you.